Thanks for joining us in this edition of Renovation Time. We're in a complete gut of a bathroom here, and it's actually a really great one to show you. This house is typical in this area. It's fairly dated lath and plaster walls on the walls, and fairly big rip out when you're getting into this. So there was a couple things in this specific bathroom that we've modified and changed. So one was the walls were painted. Look fine. Lath and plaster, I always say if you can leave it on and it's in good shape, don't take it off. But in this case, we had to. It had like a wallpaper finish that was probably put on 30, 40 years ago, and then they painted over it and painted over it, and we couldn't really tell until we actually started scraping it off. So we were originally going to leave the lath and plaster, but unfortunately we had to take it all down. So as you can see, we've removed all the lath and plaster, and in this case, it was a good idea to do that. And what we'll do when we're finished here too is we'll insulate these walls and get them ready before we put the proper drywall on in this area. Also the outside wall, this was actually tar paper that was on here. It looks like mold, but we're going to treat it, but it's not really the mold. There's a little bit here and there, but most of this black stuff you see was like an old tar paper they used to use when they did these renos and when they built the homes. And then also through here, originally the actual plumbing of this one was on the outside wall. So they had built a wall. I think it was renovated a very long time ago, but what they did is they built a little wall out here. They put a 54-inch tub in, which was very small, and the plumbing was right here, and there wasn't a lot of insulation in here. So what we did is we relocated the plumbing. We had the plumber come in and move it all, and the basement was open, so that was great. Relocated the drain to a right-hand side tub, and then we made the opening 60 inches. So that meant we had to open up this wall and make it bigger. So when we started looking at that, we're thinking, okay, we can do that. And this is a cathedral ceiling, so we're going to have to obviously leave the bulkhead here. We're going to put a pot light in here, an insulated shower pot. But we just left this bulkhead as it was. We built it out. And then originally there was a closet actually through from the hallway, and there was, the small closet, 24-inch closets. So we thought, okay, well, we're already opening this up. Why don't we look at putting a closet in the bathroom as opposed to in the hallway, because there's not a lot of room in the hall. So we did. We actually opened it up. We're going to box in where the existing door to the closet was, and then we open this up here, and we're going to put our closet in here. So you'll have your door that opens here to the door that's actually into the bathroom, and it works and flows a lot better. We'll be able to trim it out. It's inside the closet, which most people want a nice closet in the bathroom if they can. And then we redid the floor. So we'll re-drywall this. The electricians, again, in these older homes, when you start ripping stuff out, you realize, okay, there was some things hidden in walls that we had to relocate. There's actually a junction that was hidden in the one wall that was completely just sitting there, so we had to move that and get rid of it. And we put a junction in the closet, and we'll have a cap on it so you'll be able to access it. So it's coming along nicely, and it's just getting it prepped now with the insulation and vapor barrier. And then I'm just quickly going to show you right here, and then we'll shut her down. So in here, again, there was a door right here into the closet. It's now going to be drywalled and finished, so you'll have a nice run through here. All new doors going on here. And then virtually all we had to do is just cut a hole here, and we have a nice flat wall on the actual bath or bedroom wall now. So the door will open to the wall, and you don't have that little jut. So it worked out really well. So as you can see, coming along quite nicely. We're just in the process of getting everything back together now, so hopefully within a couple of weeks we'll have this pretty much finished and looking good. So hopefully that'll help you with your next renovation, but until next time, be safe and have fun.
Renovation Time is brought to you by Anden Kitchen and Bath Center. Come talk to the people who know kitchens and bathrooms. Anden Kitchen and Bath Center.